Hi guys, happy Friday. And so it's time for another page by page with Sweet Pea Papers. And oh my gosh, I don't know. I think we're on like page 30 or something. I don't know, but I chose flowers the last week. So this week's prompt is flowers. That's what we're going to do. So I'm all excited. What I want to do is I want to use the stuff my sister got me. So my sister got me these gorgeous tissue papers. Look at this. It's a tissue paper set, right? And it came with like 5 sets or something. And they're Maremi, right? So they're Maremi SmallArt. And then look, she also got me a stamp. Yay! This is a stamp, not a stencil. I kept calling it a stamp, and it was a stencil. This is a stamp, and so we're going to use that, and we're going to use this. And so I was thinking we'll just make a big pocket, and then we'll make a journal card to go in it, right? Just easy. So we'll do it on this page. That'll be fine. I'll just move this for right now, and we'll get our, I don't know, my freezer paper board that I've been stamping on and working on, and we're gonna collage this on there. I think I'm gonna use, I love this one. No! Oh, the sticky, oh look! No way. Is there, oh. Look at how pretty that one is. I love the mushrooms. Okay, we're good. Gotta be careful with that sticky stuff. I didn't want to tear it. Okay, so we have this flower. It's gorgeous. I'm thinking we'll just put it here. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll cut it just so that I can salvage as much of this tissue paper as I can. Let's see, I'll cut it with my guillotine so that we don't rip it. I don't trust my Fisker's cutter to cut something so thin. There we go. That's lovely. So yeah, I was thinking, okay, so I would use the Tim Holtz collage medium. That's what I was trying to avoid, is the tearing, but it wasn't too bad. I salvaged it. I'm good. I'm happy with it. Okay, it should fit on there nicely. And then I'm thinking maybe we'll like add some color afterwards or something. So let me think. How do I want to do this? I could use gesso to put it down initially. I think that's what I'll do. And then I'll use the Tim Holtz collage medium to go over it. I think that's what I'll do. So someone, who was it? I think it was either Auntie Teresa or Georgia. My memory is so bad, so I do apologize. But someone mentioned that they were like, oh, I bet you could make your own like antique photo, like collage medium, right? If you just like dropped a couple drops of that vintage photo into some gesso. So maybe we'll do that. That sounds like fun. Maybe I'll try that. I thought, ooh, I'm going to try that. It's going to be wrinkled, probably. That's okay, though. Actually, it's not bad. Yeah, it's on there pretty good. We have a couple of wrinkles, but try to press them down. With the tissue paper, I love this tissue paper as opposed to napkin because I can press it like with the brush, as opposed to, if I use napkin and I try to do that, it rips my napkin and I'm always sad. But the problem is, tissue paper is expensive. Like, this is stuff I would never buy for myself because it's so expensive. But my sister is so sweet and she ordered me some. It's a Christmas present. Okay. Just press it down as we go. And I think it's I don't think it's rice paper. It's like collage tissue paper. She has rice papers too, I think. She does rice papers too sometimes. Okay, let's press it down if we can. I love that bean. That bean is awesome. Seed, bean, I don't know, but it's cool and I love it. So that looks great. Okay, I'm thinking let's try it. Let's take, oh, we'll have to be so very careful, huh? Like just, oh, I bet that's a lot too, huh? We'll see. Where's my little glue spreader? Here we go. Let's mix it up. And let's see how it'll work. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should do a test piece first, huh? In case it doesn't dry clear. I'm worried. Because it looks like oxide. And I know it's not. It's vintage photo. But I don't know. I'm worried about the drying. We could test a little part of it. Shall we test a little piece? Oh, that looks fine. Oh, that looks great. Look at that. How amazing. Ooh, I even like it. It's like, goes on easier than like the Tim Holtz collage medium. I don't know. We'll see how it dries and stuff though, right? Because I do love that collage medium. But this way you can control too, like how dark you want the vintage photo. Oh, I like it. Yeah, we'll let this dry. I'll finish doing this and then we'll let it dry. And then I'll come in maybe with some color. And because it's gesso, it should go on pretty easy. It should create that, like a tooth, right? To be able to put different mediums on and stuff. That's why people use gesso for mixed media. You cover the whole thing in gesso and then you can like put paint and different things. I'm just gonna cover the whole thing. I'm trying to kind of press it down too as I go, try and get rid of some of the wrinkles. It's okay though, like I have some wrinkles in here. That's okay. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Again, this is not the greatest gesso in the world. I'm just trying to use it up. Okay. Now I'm gonna let that dry. Right, and then we'll be back and we'll see how it looks when it's dry. Okay, so here it is. Dum dum dum. It's all dry. Looks good. Right, it's got a little bit of curl, but that's going to be expected. Especially because I only used regular cardstock too. Right, I didn't use like a mixed media paper or anything. I just used a regular cardstock. So that's fine because it's going to be glued down as a pocket anyway later, so it'll be fine. But I thought, you know what would be fun is to use these pens, right? So Miss P sent me these pens. Oh, it's so exciting, right? Because I ordered those book pages, right? I ordered 5 sets of the book pages that she had in her shop. And because she was having a Boxing Day sale. And she sent me these pens. These are like water-based pens, okay? So they're like watercolor brushes or watercolor pens or whatever. They're amazing. And so I just have to decide what color I want to color the poppy. Right, it looks like an oriental poppy, so normally it would be like a dark red, a red. I don't think I have a red in here. We have a brown. Let's see. I love this blue. What is this, like a blue-gray? Yeah, this is like a blue-gray. We could do that. I don't know. I like the like lavender color. We could go very subtle and go, I haven't even tried this one. What is this, light carmine? Let's do the light carmine. Light carmine. Maybe we'll put a little bit of, let's see, some of this purple like down in the middle or something. We'll see, we'll see. Let's open this. Okay. So we have the brush, and I have a thing of water here. Isn't this the cutest little bottle? It's like a light bulb. It's not a light bulb. It's like thick glass, But oh, it's so cute. It screws open like that. It's so cute. And I don't know where my water brush is, right? So I'm just going to use like a regular watercolor brush and just dip it in the water. I think that's fine. And so what are we going to do? Okay, yes, we're going to color. Color. Wow, that's pink, huh? That's fine. It's pink. We're going to put purple in it too. We spilled some water when I opened the... I'm just going to put some color. Just putting some color on, like, where the lines are. Yeah, they're definitely like markers. They're definitely like, yeah, like watercolor markers. I love them. They're amazing. Put some pink here. There we go. That's enough. That's enough. And we'll get our brush wet, and we don't want it too wet. And then I'm going to spread the color. Pretty easy. I love these pens. It's funny, I was looking for some. I've tried ordering some a few times, right? I've tried ordering these pens a few times, and every time I order some, they're the wrong ones. And they don't, right? The watercolor doesn't spread the way I want. Like, I have a set of alcohol markers. I don't even know how to use those. I haven't looked up like any kind of tutorial though. I suppose I could, right? Play with them, really see how they work. Ta-da, just some pink. Pink. So I hope everyone's doing well. It's been very cold. It was 17 degrees. It's like, so I looked before I like started, recording or whatever. It's 17 degrees. I was like, wow, that is such a huge difference from like, it's not very dark. Let's try something a little darker. What about this? What is this? Deep blue. Deep blue. What is this one? Gray. Well, I guess we can do the deep blue. There's a peacock blue. Ooh. Let's see how the peacock blue does. Come on. Open. Open. There we go. Peacock blue. So yeah, wow, that's hopefully we'll add the water. It'll really wash it out. But yeah, it's such a difference in terms of temperature, huh? I think last week it was like the 70s, or, well, maybe not last week. A couple weeks ago, right? It was like it was in the 70s. Crazy. But I've been loving it. And so it snowed again. Yay! It snowed. I've been so loving it. It's been needed. Just kind of spreading this blue up into like where the shadows are or the lines are. Actually, I really like it. That looks really good. Should we put some down here? Let's see. Is this the right? Yeah. Maybe just, a little tiny, tiny bit. Gotta be careful because it is that dark color. Those gem colors, I don't know, those gem colors. Always in anything, right? In any watercolor you use or anything like that. Yay, it's so pretty. It's made like this purple. We could put some on the tips or in like some of these shadowed areas. Right? Because the work's already done for us, huh? It's got all these little shadow lines. We can just put some blue in. That's because I'm so bad with like shadow. I don't know. Right? I wouldn't know. where shadow go. That's why I'm not a good drawer. Yay! Okay, nice. Let's see. This has some blue in it. We need to like move up. Here too, I think. Did I put some here? Yes. Okay. Now what to do? What to do? What color to put the middle? We could go like a gold or something. We could go gold. It's pretty yellow. Yay! Yes, I love these pens. I'm gonna be using them all the time. Because look at the results you get. It's amazing. Amazing. I have to say, amazing. What is this color? Mid-green. Mid-green. We'll put some mid-green. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Just a little bit, though. We'll see. I mean, you can see it a little bit. It gives a little bit of a difference. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's very, very subtle. But that's okay. Subtlety is wonderful. All right, I wonder, do we have a darker green? What is this? We could put some gray in there, too. This is that peacock blue. What is this one? Gray brown. What is this one? This is gray blue, I think. Yes, blue gray. What is, oh wow, look at this green. We could try this green. What is this? May? May green. We could put hints of that. See how that does. Come off of there. Packaging. It's very bright, huh? Look at that. Okay, I think that's enough of that, right? Maybe a tad here, a tad there, just for highlights or whatever. We'll see. We can always take it off because it's watercolor. So we can wash it off if we don't like it, right? Just water it out. Oh, I like it though. Spread it out a little bit. Again, subtle. It gives a little bit of subtlety in some change of color. I'm just messing around. I'm just having fun. So I tried that that salmon spread, right? I made that salmon spread, the new recipe, and I don't like it. I did not like it at all. My husband really liked it though. But I think I decided I don't like canned fish. Like that's gross. Like I just don't like it. I'm going to try it next time with fresh, right? I'm going to make some fresh, if I like, buy some nice salmon, fresh salmon. Do it that way. I think it'll be much better than the canned salmon. So yay! So now all we have to do is I'm gonna score it. I'm gonna score it like 1/4 of an inch on 3 sides, so we can fold it. And if I can find my except I can't find my bone folder. It's missing. I have 3, and I lost all 3 of them. So I'm going to try to use this thing. It should work fine. I have my, here we go. Look at this. I have a scoring tool right here. I'll use the big bald end. Because you have 2 sides. You have one with a big bald end and one with a small bald end. And I'm going to use the one with the bigger one. I feel like I always have to be careful with this thing though, because I don't know. I find it can tend to rip my paper or something. Like it'll cut it right through to the scoreboard. It's okay. And then, let's put this away. We can put these away. in my cute little milk bucket. Isn't this the cutest little milk pail? It's like a little milk pail. It's darling. Anyway, okay, now we can cut off. I'm just going to cut like into it like this. Right, just these little corners. I'm going to cut them off. We can trim off this. That's that excess tissue paper. That's fine. Okay, and then I'm going to fold it. On all three sides, and then we'll glue it to the page. I think we'll ink it, and we'll ink the page as well. Yay, and then should we put, I'm thinking we'll put like a thumb hole in it, and I might stitch around it on the inside of the, I think I will. So I'm going to put a thumb hole in it, and then I'll stitch it, and then I'll be right back, okay? Alright, so here we go. I've stitched all the way around, like on the inside of the creases, see? And then I cut a thumb hole and I stitched around the thumb hole, dum-dum. And now I'm going to ink it. I got a new ink dauber, dum-dum, because it was really... Yeah, I think I'm going to walnut it, though. I think I'm going to use the walnut. I think I'm low on the ink of the walnut. You know, my husband got me a set of these little ones. Right? I have a walnut here. Okay. Just gonna ink around it real quick. It's not really showing up too well. I mean, I guess it does. It does more than I think one thinks it does, you know? Especially once it's put onto the page. Yeah, look at that. That definitely shows up. It's all... It really wants to bend. Okay, here we go. We're going to glue it to the page, but I do want to ink the page. I think I'm going to grab my oxide and my makeup brush. And I'm going to just go around it like this. I'm going to ink more around on the on this part because this side is going to be seen. Oh, it's really kind of making that linen paper stand out too. That's nice. Because this paper is like a linen, like cardstock I had. Okay, now let's glue our pocket onto the page. It's so pretty. I really like it. I'm going to use art glitter glue. I'm just gluing on the flaps, right? Just the flaps. Let's fold it. Fold it. Okay, like this. This looks good. This is good. Use my towel to press it down. Let's see, what else do I know? Oh, I made Mexican stew. That was a new recipe I tried. Oh, it was so good. Everyone loved it. Everyone loved it. So it'll probably be another go-to recipe that I do from here on out. And then hopefully this being pressed in the book, right, for a while will make that not, you know, pop up, want to curl up so much. But if not, oh well. So I have this black cardstock that I want to use to put inside the pocket. Just cut it here. and there. And I mean, the pocket's going to pop up a little bit because we gusseted it, but it should not pop up that much. That's just due to the curling of the paper, because I used regular cardstock, and then that gesso ended up being really wet. I think that's the only thing about doing your own gesso with the Tim Holtz antique photo stuff. It works, and it works beautifully. I loved the result, but it's very wet. Very wet, I would have to say. Okay, this should fit in there perfectly. And you know, I might round the corners of it. It's just driving me nuts, though, the way it wants to. It is what it is, I think. Okay. Awesome. So we have our journaling card. I suppose we'll have to back it so you can write on it. Let's see. Let's just cut some of this, huh? Should we just use the ruler? I wonder how crooked that is done. That's why I don't use the ruler often, because I find no matter what I do, right, I cannot seem to tear it straight. I always tear it really, really crooked. Try to line it up, I suppose. That's good. Oh, I like it. I think we'll ink it though for sure. Round these corners. This is the cheapest little corner rounder. And you know what? For its price, it's actually done me not bad. It was really cheap. Okay. Comparatively, you know, to other corner rounders I have priced. I liked it because it had the 3 different kinds of corners, you know, that you could do, but it's always messing up on me. It doesn't want to cut half the time. I think the blade is not the greatest, is what the problem is. Okay, let's glue this on here. I left my top off my glue. Oh, and then we had it all come out. Oh well. Let's see, how even is it? Let's use the towel, shall we? Oh, I got it on there pretty good. It's not too bad. Yeah, not too bad at all. Not too bad. Okay, now for this side, I'm just going to emboss. So I'm going to use this stamp, this beautiful stamp, which I've not used yet. I'm all excited. And I think I'll also use one of the words. I love that her packages all come with these frames because I use them. And a lot of times on the back, right, there's like words and stuff. It's very cool. She's very thoughtful in her packaging, I think. Okay, beautiful stamp. Oh, I'm so excited. So there's encourage and imagine. I like imagine. What if we stamped imagine right here in black? Imagine. I like it. I think it'll look good. I'll just use my archival ink. Ta-da! Yay! Oh, I love it. It's great. Stamp this off. Okay, now for the embossing. So I want to emboss. Let me grab my yoga mat. Here we go. My yoga mat. Okay. I'm going to emboss it white. So I have this white, the snow. It's snow embossing powder. And I think that it will, I'm hoping that it'll look really good on the black. Right? So what if we just did, just right in the center. Right? That's so pretty. I'm going to use my stamping pad. And how on earth did I get snow embossing powder on my black ink pad? I didn't even open it yet. Okay. Embossing powder is like that. Where did my embossing pad go? Where did you go, embossing pad? Here we go. Okay, here's my good one. This is my good embossing pad. The black on it is ink from stamps that I didn't have clean when when using it. So, or other embossing powders and things like that, right? Just does over time. I'm not the most diligent about cleaning ink off my stamps, so, but it is still, it's my best pad. Okay, no, we're not doing that yet. We're going to stamp it. Getting ahead of ourselves. Stamp it. Good. Come off of there. Okay. And then, oh, here, I do have a piece of paper. Let's grab a piece of paper. Snow. Ta-da. Oh, I love. Looks like we got double stamped. I messed up my when I stamped it. Oh, well. Darn. I don't know how I did that. Probably by using a quilting block instead of a stamping thing. Oh, this paper really wants to pick up the... But it's okay. The double effect is not bad. I'm not super angry about it. It gives kind of a cool effect. Oh, this paper. It's nice because it like wants to pick up the embossing powder, but at the same time, it's like I really need, like you really need one of those like little anti-static bags or something for this paper, because it's... Okay. I'm gonna put this back in its jar before I have a complete disaster. The snow embossing powder is so fine. It gets everywhere. Everywhere. It's like a glitter. Oh, it just gets everywhere. Look at it. It's just everywhere. Everywhere. But it does look like snow, kind of, you know. It does. It does have that effect. Okay. Let's grab our embossing gun. Ooh. Oh, look at that. How fancy. It's like, oh, it's nice. I love it. Okay, so I'm going to let it dry for a second. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I've got embossing powder now everywhere. It's okay. I'll deal with it. I'll clean it up. Let's move this. Okay, here we go. Now, I'm going to kind of take... wipe off what I didn't emboss, right? What the heat gun didn't get, which was actually an entire section right here, but whatever. That's just fine. And I'm going to use... Look at these darling little, look at these darling little doilies. I'm thinking I want to put one on here. Right, there's this one. Let's do it. So it looks like this one was a die cut. It's got little... see, is there multiple of these? There is. These ones are thinner. Come on. I know there's another one in there. I know it. Maybe not. No? Yeah. Okay. Yes, let's do it. So I'm so excited to try some more new recipes. I loved the Mexican stew. It came out so good. It was so easy. It was like a half an hour to make. I was so impressed and amazed. Especially for a stew, you know. Usually, I feel like stews usually take forever. Okay. Let's trim it. It's definitely going to need stitched around. So I'm thinking, can I get away with putting another piece down here? I think so. And the problem I'm having right now with this is that this is like a cream color and this is white, and I don't like that. So we're going to vintage it up, I think. I'm just going to run my makeup brush with the oxide over the whole thing, and that should... I'm hoping that should help. Right? And then I'm going to stitch it. I'm definitely going to sew around it. Yes. Okay. So, where's my makeup brush? Here we go. Oh, wow. That really makes a difference. Look at that. That really makes a difference. That is so cool. Okay. So I'm going to stitch it really quick, and then I'll be right back. All right. Yes. Yes, it looks so much better stitched around the back, too. Looks great. Stitched around. So I'm thinking it needs something else, right? It needs a word or something. Let's see, we have these. Embrace. Oops. Embrace. Embrace dreams. I kind of like that. Embrace creating. Embrace living. Oh. Oh, there's friendship. We'll pick that, huh? Embrace friendship. Right? And it's like in the black and white. Here we go. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with it. It's so pretty. I am a little disappointed that I had double stamped it when I stamped it, but it kind of gave a cool illusion. Let's see. Let's put it in our book. Right? There it is. It goes in our book like this. And we have our page for the week. And then I hope you guys go run over and check what Terry did for flowers. We used tissue paper and we used a stamp and did some embossing of flowers. So there's flowers on it. And then she gets to pick the prompt for next week. So what we choose to do for the next page in terms of including something right onto it, which will be this one. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I'm almost done with my Tim Holtz journal, so I'll see you guys probably later this evening with that. And if not, then I hope you all, again, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I had a lot of fun. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.